The Coinseries channel is pleased to have you back. Concurrent with this understanding, there has been a robust reaction from the market. The cryptocurrency market is starting to come to life, and it's noticeable. Furthermore, I am cognizant of the comments that you want to submit. In spite of the passage of 24 hours, XRP has not woken up. I believed it was acting, wasn't it? Pay attention, I will also address that. It thrills me to no end that altcoins like Solana are being so daring. Because, as you may have guessed from familiarity with the game's overall flow, these events are fundamental to the system's liquidity growth. In the last day or two, a number of our more valued coins, as well as a few of our older coins, have started to generate some buzz. Not only that, Rose is acrobatic as well. Anything you can think of, I would love to see it. And that's just a small sampling of the many fantastic ones. The Hadera Chainlink is only one instance of this. Should I be annoyed that XRP isn't changing direction? Indeed, I am not. I also have other great things going for me. Even if I had nothing but XRP, not a smart idea, diversification is still critical. Since the very act of holding XRP would enhance my holdings, I honestly wouldn't care if anything happened to it. Every time something like this happens in a range, I will say it if you insist on sitting around complaining about it. On top of that, you don't put anything away, so when it does, you regret not buying more. Your choice is final. Compared to a year ago, XRP has increased in value by 80%. Looking at the log scale all-time chart for XRP, you can see the steady rise. During the specified one-year timeframe, there was a good breakout in July, followed by a cooling-off period. Incidentally, the floor still shows sideways motion. Afterwards, this region experiences yet another outbreak. All we have to do now is wait for a break from that overall trend, and we should be able to top all of this year's previous highs, including the ones in November and July. That will happen, in my opinion, in 2024 especially. One of these dates that I think everyone should be paying attention to is January 10th. For those who are unaware, January 10th seems to have been tossed around quite a bit. Reframe your expectations. Nevertheless, it is imperative to keep a careful eye on January 10th. Prior to the data being received, these dates do not hold any significance. Things happened on that specific date. These are usually huge, pointless get-togethers. As a result, you need to make sure you monitor it. Be very alert for any big news announcements that day. But proceed with caution. Beyond that, I had a plethora of other topics I wanted to cover, including XRP. Certain things about XRP have been posted by some persons. The pessimism is something that even I have seen. Can you feel what he says is in the air? I completely agree with his points, and Crypto Insight UK produced an outstanding piece on the subject. I don't mean the Christmas season, when those in the XRP community may feel left out. Seems like we're back in 2017 when people are trying to sell pumps to acquire more pumps. The sheer complexity of this baffles even those with years of expertise in the subject. Anger and frustration are building among the original XRP participants. Their text is filled with negativity and phrases like seriously, if it weren't for XRP, this old currency, and I could have accomplished a lot more, listened more, or even remained silent. Looking back to 2017, which is something I often bring up when talking about XRP, we can see that, unlike other cryptocurrencies, it was moving sideways in 2017 and 2018 before any big swings or breakouts happened. On XRP, there is a great move. Assume I'm right. Starting at about half a penny and going up to 30 or 40 cents, eventually leveling off, I take it? Our altcoin is merely heading sideways, while others are obliterating markets. The reason behind the XRP's transfer is a mystery to everyone. Why is XRP suddenly making progress, even if the bull run is winding down? Shock, XRP rockets to $3. When we think about the past XRP, this becomes the most strange portion. The water was practically dead from the middle of March till we broke out in the middle or first week of April. Yet, over that full month, May through December, there was a gradual, sideways motion and not much else happened. In July, we saw a minor breakout, an upswing, a sell-off, and now we're just trading sideways, all the while other altcoins are experiencing explosive growth. This is the current situation, as far as we can tell. Major price action is imminent for XRP, in my opinion. Even if it's not quite as cyclical as the trend from 2017 to 2018, when we experienced a terrifying 60,000% run, I can still sense it. It may not bring in $5, but I'm sure it will help us out. Plus, for individuals who are adamant on claiming only $5. Personally, I think it has a lot of room to grow. I'm just being careful, but the 24-hour crypto is great. It has taken XRP a long time to react. Along these lines, I feel compelled to add my full agreement. There are a lot of complete moron in the XRP community. As long as you are familiar with and understand your assets, there is no need to worry, the holders keep telling me. I apologize if this comes across as rude or whatever, but listen, if you had invested in learning about XRP and understanding its potential, you would be viewing its present standstill as an opportunity, not a complaint. I would like it if it took longer so you could focus on other pushing useless money. There will be more than $5 trillion worth of cryptocurrency in the market before April of 2024. Look at this. You haven't seen this before. Additionally, I am of the firm belief that the market for cryptocurrencies can potentially reach $5 to $7 trillion. Plus, assuming XRP maintains its position in the top 10, if it's even just 1%, you're having a conversation. Even XRP has failed to shed 2% of its market share. Just 2% is the percentage. I was quoting someone who was circulating misinformation when I said that XRP is a Bitcoin maxi. Since XRP is obviously a scam, financial institutions will stick with Bitcoin or US dollars. Tag along. There is no decentralization in the XRP network. Because they received 80% of the cryptocurrency, banks are hesitant to take advantage of Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP. To keep the business running, executives sell XRP. However, if the US government takes action against XRP, no one will buy it. If Ripple so chooses, they can make changes to the code and release more XRP. Some thought banks would start using XRP when Ripple Labs was sued, but its value has fallen so much that no one is talking about it anymore. Put it in the context of Bitcoin. It was easy to spot when a Bitcoin maxi was trying to convince FUD that Bitcoin was this or that, even though we all know it's crap. This is something I've talked about on this channel before. However, claims like these will crumble under the weight of time. XRP makes that move, when you least expect it, and a lot of people forget about it. Once again, this background brings up the fact that XRP's price movement is consistent with the market overall. It waits until the very last second to pull off a stunning maneuver. Despite its utter failure in 2021, I have no doubt that it will blow everyone away in the next run. The market is growing, and money is pouring in, so it makes sense. Not only is the XRP ledger a top platform, but the big players are also putting money into worthwhile projects. The modifications that are being implemented at the moment are truly revolutionary in terms of the future of the XRP ledger. One of the most prominent players in this market is XRP, and it has been for some time. The XRP cryptocurrency stayed in the top 10, despite the SEC lawsuit and the extensive speculation regarding its delisting. That final line gives you all the information you need about the significance of XRP in that space. Despite the numerous people who have highlighted the advantages of XRP and the XRP ledger, the majority of individuals are still very focused on Bitcoin. I see the issue with XRP's lack of movement now. What you said is accurate. Everyone in this field is trying to make a buck. That being said, diversification is key, and XRP isn't enough on its own. As I mentioned before, I have a significant amount of XRP on hand. I refuse to engage. I would rather not be touched. For my purposes, any other coin would yield a profit. This very second, damnation. It seems like Algren is on the upswing. All is well with Rose. The chain links are doing quite well, and the H-bars are beginning to expand. This domain is home to additional coins. It is not required to marry just one bag. Place the bag in a secure location. Never put your hands on it. Put the price activity out of your mind. No, I am not trying to suggest that you should completely shun XRP. No one is going to buy it, so you might as well wait to sell it. No. Personally, I think XRP will eventually establish. Extremely wealthy people are those who understand the underlying technology. We compensate for the time spent gazing at a graph and going, "Oh, this thing's not moving, this things are moving," by talking about how frustrating it may be. Maybe it's not real. You guys have seen this play out many times before. Forget about comparing coins. I prefer not to. You can observe this long journey, though, if you go to ADA and look at the historical chronology. The bulk of investors weren't purchasing into eco-friendly market movements throughout this time. To reiterate, countless individuals rushed into ADA throughout the entire downturn and the massive, lengthy sideways momentum. I can practically feel it. How many people did you think bought ADA? Can you tell me how many people were annoyed and how many were trying to sell ADA? There were a lot of people who were eager. As a result, the retail sector fails over and time again due to impatience. Not wanting to hold out is their main motivation. Seriously, it's mind-boggling that the market has seen nothing changes in 2.5 years, besides coin movements. From your vantage point, it really doesn't appear to be much of a time at all. This is obviously not an investment for the long haul when you think about the possible returns on your money, 500%, 1000%, or even 10,000% in just 2 years. Unfortunately, those were sold out before the impatient customers had a chance to notice. Looking at how some of these old coins fared during market booms demonstrates this. Furthermore, it always seems to happen when you least expect it. Monetary resources with the potential to transform your life. Additionally, I believe XRP will have a massive surge in the future. I don't see a repeat of the 60% run that occurred in 2017 and 2018, but I do see it reaching very high levels, like with those years. My ideal price point for XRP is somewhere around $10 in the far future. But I'm thinking about some of those higher pricing, even if we have a tunnel vision. The $5 to $7 area is still a great opportunity. Once again, Ethereum's market cap reached about $600 billion, so I'm concentrating on places with greater caps. Given your deep understanding of cryptocurrency, it's evident that anything is feasible. Even Dogecoin has a market valuation of roughly $100 billion. Having said that, looking at the current situation in the area, I notice a great deal of pessimism, annoyance, and FUD. You should usually be looking into, learning about, and taking advantage of the opportunity that is right in front of you at this very moment. I have heard people moan and groan about how they should have bought this or that, or how they should have refrained from doing this, countless times before. In my opinion, this is a terrible plan. Assume I'm right. Please don't act like that guy when we think about that. Looking back over the last year, XRP still looks fantastic. It's going up quickly. It has a lot of backers. The 60+ penny amount is still in the game. Why someone would be concerned about XRP right now is beyond me unless you're sitting here with XRP and watching the chart and comparing it to all these other coins, which is obviously not a good idea. Taking on so much debt is dangerous for your mental and financial health. Be familiar with your belongings, be aware of your possessions. All you really have to do is that. Remember the old saying, know what you hold, that is, learn the ropes, draw the links, and take stock of your possessions. My sincere wish is that this film was enjoyable for each and every one of you. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more if you liked it. Goodbye for now.